Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And in case you were wondering what we're doing today, it's going to be... Oh, that didn't work out very well. It's going to be cash envelope stuffing. Woo! There's so many that I actually had to add more last night. And so anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started. It won't take long because I actually have this list worked out. So I've got lots of categories, but it's because I decided I needed to break my categories apart so that way it was easier to manage the amounts. I've got 14 cash envelopes here. I know that's a lot. But again, I broke it apart because I wanted to make sure that I saw each of them to make sure they get their the correct amount apiece. There's a 15th envelope. This one is money to and from the bank, just so that I know it's in one spot. So got that empty. We're going to be stuffing $280. My ATM that I use most frequently actually only does hundreds, 20s, and 10s. And I do not go inside the bank because I don't get outside of the house during banking hours. So it's easier to just go to the ATM and get what I need. So anyways, we're going to get started. I know doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, it's a lot. So I'm just gonna get my envelopes in order according to my list I've got over here. Let's see. Dodge, Mission Lane. Alright, I know that it seems like I'm probably, being a little frivolous. I'm not, with the fact that we have a few credit cards. But the reason why we have a few credit cards is we are trying to build our credit. So not only do we each have a few credit cards apiece, but we are putting exact amounts back in so that way we are covering all of the things that need to be covered. All right. So I'm going to move this over here. I have it written down in a lovely list so that I could see how much needed to go into each envelope, and I'm going to mark off as we go. So first envelope is going to be the Dodge, which is my husband's car. It gets $30. It's actually supposed to be 33, but I do not have any ones right now. So just make sure this is indeed 63, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3. $63. In case you were wondering about the envelopes, these are actually most of them are available in my shop. My Etsy shop linked below. Go ahead and mark that off. We need to add 20 to Mission Lane, which is actually how we are paying our power bill. So that way it can go ahead and All right, 60, so that's 20, 40, 50, $60. Internet is going to get 20 this week. The amount of money that is added to the envelopes is not the same every week. It is based on how I budget it. I know it probably sounds a little strange to say it that way, but I do it based on what needs more and what we can afford. Not saying that we can't afford it, but you get the point, is to make sure that your finances balance out. 20, 30. This will get paid next week, if I can get it in the envelope. And groceries, we're actually, we got a freezer. It's a separate freezer outside of our house, and it's fully stocked, and we have been living off of the freezer and our pantry, or not living off of, eating. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 110, 111. But because of that, we have not really been paying for groceries for the past couple of weeks. In which case, I'm going to put less money in here, but to continue adding money to the envelope so that we have it when we need it. Car insurance gets 80, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Alright, next is saving, which will get 40. With this, I have had to reprint some of my ledgers. Deposit. I had to reprint them, or not reprint them, but make some more so that way we had fresh ones to start with, because I had been moving things around so much, and I finally reset to where we have one for every single envelope. We have several envelopes, and I wanted to make sure it was easier to understand in case I wasn't the only one looking in it. 150, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50. I am almost to the end of my 20s. So the spending gets 40. I can get everything out of here. Goodness. Actually, that's not right. I took a 5 out of here. So this will be 94. Let's see if I'm right. 20, 40, 60, 85, $90. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once a week we have takeout, and my boys wanted, on the wrong side, my boys wanted to have pizza, and we ordered delivery. And I don't believe in ordering delivery unless you can give a decent tip. So that is what we did. Okay. So my next folder gets $30, and this will be 100. Sorry if I'm not doing a very good doing a very good job of being chatty. I'm trying to hurry so that the baby doesn't wake up and get really upset. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And if you hear her, it's because she's ready to go to bed. Let's see. Almost done though. Christmas gets 20. I'm almost done. All right. 20, 40, 60. I will be so happy when I get a new chair to go to this desk, because I'm telling you, my desk, the setup I have is really uncomfortable, and I'm not a fan of having to lean all the way around what I've got going on here. All right, so the next one is all 4 of these are getting $10 a piece. So 10 goes in each of these. I'm going to do this. Oh, I cut this one on the seam by accident. I'm gonna have to fix that. And there's no ledger for this one yet. I'm gonna have to add a new one. But we're gonna go ahead and do this. And I'm sorry if this is confusing in any way, but $20 goes in this envelope. This one will have 40. Because that is the card that is due next. Trying to, eventually we're going to buy a house, and when we do, we'd like to both have our credits looking very nice, and this is one of the ways that we have decided to do it. It's probably not the right way, but to be honest, what way is really the right way? We don't have credit card debt. We pay off what we use. This one I'm just gonna put 10 in. I need to get a ledger sheet for this one. Let's see. All right, my last pre-printed one. Wow, my handwriting sucks right now. Goodness gracious. All right, put this in here. And I think what I'm going to do with this extra 20, because what did I say earlier? I was totally wrong. This is $380, not $280, because I feel like I misquoted myself. But anyways, what I think I'm going to do with this extra 20 is I am going to put it in our savings. Because we have an emergency fund, but my goal is to get to a certain amount in our savings that we then roll over to our emergency fund. Eventually I want to have more than just $1,000 or whatever. I want to be able to have multiple months of income. You know, the 3 to 6 months. 6 months is not really feasible to have right now, but we'll see. All right, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So that is 170 in savings. And when I started, we only had 110. So there's that. All right. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching this very unorganized cash envelope stuffing. Promise that it's gonna get better. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how I did. Give me some pointers or tips or something that you would like to see. Thank you again and have a good day.